Welcome back to Tech Garage, presented by Advance Auto Parts. We're making great progress on the Silverado lowdown kit. Now here's what we've done so far. We've relocated this leaf spring stack down to the bottom of the axle. Now it's not terribly difficult to do. You've got some homework though. You got to remove that factory eye bolt from the leaf spring stack, turn it upside down, and your rough country mounting plate on the bottom makes an accommodation for that. Not hard to do. The bracket that was on the bottom goes to the top to be the shoulders to catch the tops of your new U-bolts. We, of course, have the front spring mount bolt up, in, and torqued. And at the back, we had to cut off this original bracket. John chiseled that off with an air chisel, which made that a whole lot more manageable. We've relocated it to use for the airbag system, the slam air system. This is all up and in. The new bracket's in place. Everything is torqued to spec up here as well. And of course, we've got our rough country shocks in place. Those are going to really help this thing handle well. So I think we're in good shape. I'm going to finish the slam airbag mount, just a U-bolt here, and we'll get our airlines run. But to do that, we've got to have an air supply, and John's got the air pump installation.
Now what we went through in the rear, this is a piece of cake. It's time to put the airlift system in, and there's nothing to it. You got an air pump, and you got an actual solenoid here that's going to have some electrical connections that's going to run to the front, that's going to allow the air to go through when we want it to go through. Now I got a nice little place pre-drilled up here. I'm going to put the air solenoid right there. And why do I want to do that? Because I want the air pump to run right to it. So I can go right there with a straight, and then I got the 90 coming out right here. And I can take these air lines and I can run from here back, tee it to those bags that you saw earlier. Piece of cake, nice quick connect fittings, little fittings on the back if you want to fill it, or we can use a remote. Now the second piece of the puzzle, I'm going to take a wire harness, and I already got it pre-wired, and all I need to do is just tuck it up to the front of the vehicle, go ahead and mount the relay back here, run it up there, get it to a fuse protection place where it'll be fused up and powered and ready to go. The key is just make sure you take your time, do your wire practices good, you're in good shape. We'll be able to take this low-down truck up and down anywhere we want it. All we have left is the email question of the week.
John, Asher from Georgia emailed us. He's got an 06 Ram pickup, and the front end pops when he backs out of his driveway or sometimes when he hits bumps. Any ideas?
Well, classic ball joint issue. Now, checking ball joints, we got some worn out ones right here you can see. I mean, these things are falling out of there. Look under there, check your boot, make sure nothing's torn. But it might not be that simple. So Asher, if you go out to your driveway, one thing you have to know, which one's the loaded or the following ball joint. And I can give you a quick tip. If you look in your springs located between your control arms, you want to support it with a jack stand in your driveway on the control arm itself so you can free up the ball joints to check it. Now, you may have one that's like this on top and you got the actual ball joint on top. If that's the case, put the jack stand on the frame so then your ball joints will be unloaded and you can go out there and check them.
And if you need to check your wheel bearing, don't forget the 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock rule. 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, get your vehicle up off the ground, unload the suspension. If you've got any motion, any movement, any sounds at all, you need a new wheel bearing or hub assembly.
Yeah, well, we got our truck all beefed up. You know, we started out with that supercharger, brakes. It's doing pretty good.
Absolutely, and that thing breathes now. Man, it sounds good with the Borla exhaust on it. A lot more air in, a lot more air out, nothing but performance in the Silverado.
Yeah, you know, and I couldn't fathom putting them factory wheels back on there. I mean, that would have killed me. So, you know, thanks to MHT wheels, we got those Dub 8 balls on there, and that set the truck off. I mean, not only does it perform, it looks phenomenal.
Well, the rough country lowering kit's really nice in the stance, but we kept the performance in that. Our original issue was it didn't tow very well. Didn't have the power, certainly didn't have the brake horsepower to tow, but we kept that intact with the slam airbag system. Now we can do whatever we want with that truck.
What else can we do? For more on Tech Garage, follow us on Twitter. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. From our garage to your garage. Thanks for watching Tech Garage.
Production assistance for Tech Garage is provided by Chipola College, located in Marianna, Florida. Founded in 1947, Chipola College is a member institution of the Florida College System, with a current enrollment of over 2,000 students. Chipola offers bachelor's and associate degree programs, as well as college credit and workforce development certificates. Chipola was recently ranked as one of the top 3 community colleges in the United States.